So about 7 years ago, I had this desire just to do more. I wanted to find a way to give back. I was working for Citibank at that time, running an equity trading desk. And I felt as if something was missing from my life, if that makes sense. Like you're doing good financially, but you have this emptiness. And I would go see my mother who still lives in North Philadelphia, and I would contrast that with the community I was coming out of. I'm like, wow, no bank, no grocery store, none of the things that I'm accustomed to just having access to. And I'm like, that's a problem. And then I started thinking about how that community became what it was, like during the 60s and the 70s and the riots, and how all the talent left and the resources left and the individuals that were left behind almost became colonized. I felt as if I had a responsibility to start working towards a solution. And around that time, Citibank was pulling out of Philadelphia. I was in the University of Pennsylvania at the time, finishing up my studies. And I decided to go back to school full time. Nothing lined up. Just had this passion to serve. And I was trying to articulate what I wanted to do without being able to do so, which is a challenge. And then in about 2014, I came back into Philadelphia, working at a startup here as their first controller / CFO. And I ran into the chairman of the African American Chamber of Commerce, Mr. Stephen Scott Bradley, struck up a conversation. That conversation just turned into me, becoming involved without a business, not being a member, signed up anyway. And I just wanted to volunteer. Like, what can I do to help this cause? That, again, this passion to help this cause turned into being recruited to the board of directors. And then the opportunity presented itself that they were looking for a new leader. I threw my name in the hat after a few folks that was involved came out at the top. And it's been a little over 2 years. I guess 2 years and 4 months now.